there's been like a time when I had this it was one of my ex-girlfriends that I had. And she didn't live too far from me. I used to like we used to go out and like go eat at places and shit and have a good time. Um I only told her I had a job. I never told her like what job it was, when I would get off, and when I would clock in. And she was a little she was she had some screws loose, but she was definitely a little bit creepy. Um, and so it would be on multiple occasions because before this during this time I didn't have cellular data on my phone. So if I were to bring my phone anywhere that didn't have Wi-Fi, it would just serve no purpose. So I wouldn't be able to like access anything. So I would just leave my phone at home. So I would go to work without my phone and all that kind of stuff, and I would just like keep myself occupied by doing what I would do. And it was when I would get home at around like 8 o'clock ish, I would get like a text 2 minutes prior to me walking into my room of her saying, "Hey, how was work?" And I'm like, "How the fuck do you know I just got home?" And I was like so confused. It would happen all the time. I never really questioned it. I was like, ah, it was good. I had a so day at work. I never really thought too deep into it until like as weeks went on, like progressively, I would see it reoccur a lot where she would ask me like how my day has been at work after I clocked out, when I never even mentioned when I clock out or like what kind of job I do. Um, it was so fucking weird. And it, like I've had some other people. I mean, like I didn't have stalkers at the time, but that's but there was this one person that was relatively weird, very weird, I will say. Um, they would like text me and then just fucking trauma dump me out of nowhere. And I like I'm not it's a total buzzkill and I fucking hate it. They'll just say retro. And I'm like doing my thing, or like I'm like at work or something, or I'm like chilling in my room or something, or I'm like eating. I grab my phone, I'm like, hey, what's up? And they'll just be like, I tried killing myself today. I'm like, wow, okay, what a jump to that. And so I'm like, okay, you're definitely looking for attention at that point. Because it would be like on like a daily occurrence where they would just say that shit, and until like I eventually called them out, I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, all right? Like seriously, if you're gonna like that's something that you don't toy around with. You don't toy with me like that. And so I just stopped talking to that person, and I pushed him off, and I was like, all right, yeah, no, you're done. Like I gave you lots of chances, and you keep running me over. There's no chance. You lost me. Um, but there's this so many weird. There's a lot of weird people in VR chat, and like surprisingly it's hard to come across them. Surprisingly, um, but when you come across them, ugh, God, you immediately know just by like their first three sentences. It's so creepy.